Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So recently I kind of went down the rabbit hole of adults adopting adults. And first I think I come across something like on Instagram about this show that was about to premiere, or it had already premiered, where these adults were adopting adults. So I actually watched the first 3 episodes, and it was before the 4th Monday where the 4th episode would air. But that Monday, I went to look for it and it was not there. So I was like, what is going on? Why is the show not there? I had a sneaking suspicion that the show had been pulled because there was a lot of controversy surrounding the show. A lot of people saying that one of the cast members, Danny, was actually grooming, and even possibly like there was like grooming and human trafficking that was going on within the show, right, by Danny. So I was like, well, that makes sense. I did, like I said, I watched the first 3 episodes. I'm going to read an article really quick, go over it. It's from the Ashley Realities Roundup, and then I'm going to give you guys more info, and then I'm going to give you guys my thoughts and opinions. So this article, it says A&E pulls new series, Adults Adopting Adults, from network's lineup. Future of series remains unclear, but they are saying that it will air, that it will show somewhere, just they're trying to figure out where. So it says just after 3 episodes, A&E's new reality series, Adult Adopting Adults, has been pulled from the network's lineup. According to Sarcasm, the reality series, which documents the lives of people in the process of adopting adults, was set to air the new episode on Monday. However, episode 4 was ultimately pulled from the lineup, along with all evidence of the show's existence from the A&E website. So one thing that tells me for sure is while another network may pick it up, A&E seems to be done with it. Whatever the controversy is really that's led them to pull it, they have scrubbed any evidence that it even existed on their network. They've scrubbed it from the internet. Now, the Ashley actually did a recap of the series premiere. I will link that in the description box below if you guys want to go read that article. Now, one of the cast members, Danny Huff, he and his wife, Christy, they were going to be adopting an adult. She was an Australian woman who was pregnant, Ileana. Danny met her online. Danny claimed during the episode that he looked at her as a daughter and she looked at him as like a father figure. However, he made inappropriate jokes in reference to her. Like the day that they were making the sign to go pick her up from the airport, he said, you know, what should the sign say? And the wife's like, I don't know. What do you think it should say? And he said, well, you know me. Welcome to Ohio. Where's my BJ? And I'm like, what? Like, granted, she may be 20. She may be an adult. But you are claiming that you look at her like a daughter. So why would you say, welcome to Ohio, where's my... That told me right off the bat that his feelings of, oh, I look at her like a daughter, was so not genuine. So not genuine at all. Also in the show, he even joked about maybe becoming physically attracted to her. Want to note, too, that this is not the first time that Danny kind of toyed with the idea of adopting an adult. He also considered adopting an 18-year-old at one point, but those plans fell apart because Danny actually developed feelings for this 18-year-old. On the show, he was like, you know, I was going to adopt this 18-year-old, but then I couldn't because I started having feelings for her. I was attracted to her. She was a very pretty 18-year-old. Okay, Danny, you're like 50. That's not appropriate at all. So this was not the first time that he, was going to adopt someone. An 18-year-old who was younger than the girl that they did adopt, gonna adopt another girl, become attracted to her. And now he's adopting a 20-year-old and he's talking about, you know, possibly becoming attracted to her. You can't joke like that. You shouldn't. Danny's unsettling comments only continued during the following 2 episodes, leading some viewers to accuse him of grooming and human trafficking. Like I said, Ileana was actually pregnant. Variety reports that he's also been called out for a now deleted TikTok in which he made racially charged comments. Now, Danny's appearance on the show is why some tend to believe that A&E made the decision to pull it. All the controversy surrounding it, saying that he is grooming Ileana and, you know, whispers of human trafficking. A lot of people believe that that's why A&E made the decision to pull it from their lineup. A&E has not confirmed the official reason. On a fan page for Danny on Facebook, surely he's the owner of that fan page, they gave their friends an update. It says, "Hey everyone, I want to give everyone an update. A&E did not cancel the show. They simply removed it from airing, and I've been told it will be on a streaming platform soon. Not sure which platform, but when they tell me, I'll pass it along. I appreciate everyone who could watch the show in its time slot, but it just wasn't getting enough people viewing it at day and time. I know I'm very excited to everyone to see the last 7 episodes. Only speaking on my story, but the best has yet to come." Now, I don't even know if a lot of people knew about the show. I didn't. I watch reality television, and I had no idea that this show was on until it was already 3 episodes in. So I don't think they promoted this show that much. Now, the co-founder of Crybaby Media. Crybaby Media is one of the show's producers, Danny Passman, he is one of the show's producers, along with the Glass Entertainment Group, which also works on the show as well. They seem to confirm some of the other Danny's comments. They were on a podcast, Reality Life with Kate Casey, and Danny Passman claimed that the series did not rate well on Mondays, but it will be back on air or online soon. As for why the series has been pulled from the A&E app, Danny Passman, says he has no clue why the episodes were removed. He said, "All I know is we are still filming and editing the final episodes, so I'm excited to get those ready for people to watch." So as far as, production, Danny Passman, the founder of Crybaby Media, one of the show's producers, he is saying that they are actually still filming and editing the final episodes, and they will air somewhere. And that the reason that this was taken out of the time slot was because it was not getting a lot of views. Now, I think it's probably due to the fact that they did not advertise it good, because I had no idea about it. Do I think the show is creepy? Absolutely. I absolutely think that Danny has ill intentions. Now, I do have like an update on Danny. From my understanding, the wife had her live in a camper. She was going to live in the camper. The wife didn't want her in the house. From my understanding, though, she had the baby. The winter came and it was too cold for her to stay in the camper. They actually tried to make her stay in the camper for a while, and she was complaining that it was too cold. One of Danny's relatives actually went and got Ileana and the baby and brought them home with them, where they could stay with them or put them up somewhere warmer, somewhere more fitting for the winter time. And once Ileana got off the property and, had another means of being taken care of outside of Danny, Danny got upset and then told Ileana that she is to pay him back for all that he has spent on her, before she came to the States and while she's been here, that she needs to pay him back, and that they are actually not on good terms. Now, what I have to say to that is you adopted her. So no, when you adopt someone, all the money that you put into that, you don't get that back, buddy. You don't get that back. So no. Now, I do think that there is some good in the show. Like, there's 2 people in the show. Their mother was really bad. Addict, alcoholic. They had different fathers. The mother died. One of the girls was taken in by their neighbor, and their neighbor raised her. However, the other girl, the sister, she was taken in by her dad, but she did not have a good life at her dad's house. Her dad, for whatever reason, she did not have a good life. So when she turned 12, she called her sister to come get her. Her sister at this time was old enough to take her. So the sister come and got her little sister, and she took care of her. Now, they want the neighbor who raised the first sister. They want the neighbor and her husband to adopt them so they have some sense of family. And because this woman was raised by this woman and her husband anyways, it's basically it's her parents, And then the little sister, she knows them really well also, because it was her neighbor, and her neighbor would babysit them a lot while the mother was off running the roads and stuff. So they actually wanted to get the little sister as well when the mother passed away, but the dad would not let that happen. So they want that couple to adopt them so they legally have some parents. Also, there's other situations where it's things like that. People just did not have great parents. There's one lady, she was adopted, and her dad died, and then her adopted mother, they become estranged. They've been estranged for 8 years, and she wants her kids to have grandparents. So she found this really nice couple that, they're going to adopt her so she can have parents, because it's a man and a woman. And ironically enough, the man actually looks like the girl. The girl would actually pass for the man's real daughter, in my opinion. So she wants a sense of family, you know? So there is some good in the show, in my opinion. Like, there is some genuine people on there that are doing this for the right reasons, in my opinion. And then there's Danny, who is clearly just looking for a young girl that he can take advantage of, in my opinion. So, you know, so far, what we know is, according to one of the show's producers and Danny, the show was pulled because it was not getting good ratings. It has nothing to do with the fact that Danny appears to be grooming this young lady, but also that it will come back soon enough. Not sure when and where, but the producer says that they are still filming and still editing the last few episodes. So I will be on the lookout for that, you guys, because I'm interested in watching this, and I may do recaps if if it comes back and I can watch it. I may do recaps. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you guys think the show should come back? If you think it should come back, do you guys think it should come back minus Danny? Maybe they should take all his parts out. Because I don't know if, you know, part of me wants to see what happens, even though I do have an insight that she's not with Danny anymore, that she is safe, her and the baby are taken care of. But I do kind of want to see what happened in between. But also, I don't want to be supportive of that. But you guys leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. If it comes back on, are you guys going to watch it? And if you watched it before, what's your thoughts on it? So yeah, let me know in the comment section below. If you were not subscribed to the channel yet, please do me a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button down below. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye, everyone.